All right, welcome. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name's Rochelle, and I'm here to do a reading fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Anywhere you might have it in your chart. And we all have everything in our chart. So this could be for you. It's my intention. There's something in here for everyone. And my readings are timeless. So whenever you catch this, it's the right time for you. I have chosen three cards from Wisdom of the Oracle, and I'm clarifying with some other decks. And I've let the universe choose a song for you. And the title of your song is Make Me Feel. Make Me Feel. I think that you are dealing with something in your life that has left you. I mean, you know, I want to say it almost left you numb, because it kind of makes me think of the opposite of make me feel, but it's not necessarily. It could be that you're you're feeling some sort of way that's not so positive about a situation in your life, but you've been hanging on anyway. And it's time to release whatever doesn't make you feel so good in favor of something new. Um, Something better, something more uh, supportive or uplifting, something like that. So we'll just dive in. All of your cards are in the upright again. Let's get comfy on my pillows. Okay, so we start with clean it up. Cleaning up your. Sorry, trying to figure out. Okay, yeah, cleaning up your life, cleaning up your situation, because you're dealing with something that it's not working out. And it could be any number of things. It could be a relationship. It could be something, a job or some situation in your life where you're being called to walk away. You're being called to clean it up. That it's left your life feeling kind of messy, or it's left your emotions feeling kind of weird and in turmoil in some way. And this is a time to release, to surrender, to understand that there most likely have been some kind of red flags that you've either been ignoring or you're just now becoming aware of, and you're like, "Oh, yeah, that's not working for me so much." My cat just fell off the table. um, yeah, and then we get the Imagine card. Oh, she's back again. Crazy kitty. Um And this card is all about using your skills of imagination, of visualization. We all innately have this in us. We just don't necessarily get taught how to use it properly. And this also speaks to the title of the song Make Me Feel, because when you are manifesting what you want in life, there are some different components. It's not just about thinking about you want and then it suddenly materializes. It's thinking about what you want, getting clear on what you don't want. If you're not sure what you want, because when you're clear on what you don't want, then you think about the opposite. And then you want to imagine, you want to create the vision board, you want to put the reminders around your house or car, your world, wherever you go. And remember to bring your attention back to that kind of ultimate feeling that you want to have that you're not getting right now. And it does come down to the feeling. It's not necessarily about getting a thing itself, it's about what that thing is going to, how it's going to fulfill you internally in your life in some way. And I think I said this last time, but it's like, if you're trying to manifest money, for example, it's not the money itself that's going to fulfill you. It's what the money provides you. It's whatever that means for you. And so you think about what you want and then you feel what it would be like to already have it. Act as if you have already manifested the thing that you want. Make me feel. You got to feel it. If you're just thinking about it, it can fall short. And something else that's really, really important is to be consistent, that it's a practice. You have to spend the time, because the whole point of the visualization process is when you do it over time, it becomes a belief. And that's how you change anything in your life, is you have to change your beliefs around whatever's going on. And it's not always a quick and easy process. Um, so yeah, it's all about cleaning it up. Cleaning up what's not working for you, walking away, surrendering, allowing things to dissolve, dissipate. Okay, so I always go to that side. Okay, so let me start with the Good Tarot for some clarification. Ace of Earth. Yeah, you have a new beginning. This whole cleaning it up process is it's clearing the energy. It's clearing the air. It's creating space for something new to come in. And we have the two kind of similar animals here with their antlers. And antlers can also often I was gonna say awesome, and they are awesome, can often be representative of antenna, and it's like tapping into the universal energies, the universal consciousness, your higher power, to connect into what's actually good for you, what's actually going to feel good. That's where you get your inspiration and your passion and your excitement for something new. And this card is really great because it's like it's all about physical manifestation in your world of something that you want to move towards, and you have to walk away from something first in order to manifest something new. What else? Oh, we've got the Two of Water. Very likely you are walking away from a person in order to bring someone new into your life. And it does not need to be romantic. This can, it can be a friend, colleague, something, family member, whatever. Somebody has left you feeling less than. And this card is all about harmonious partnership. And I feel like it's a new beginning with someone coming into your life that you really get along with. You're on the same page with. You see eye to eye. You're like two peas in a pod, two goldfish in a pond. You're like, yeah, this person gets me, I get them. We're we're emotionally compatible, soulmates. And then we get the Five of Air, which is all about tension and conflict. Yeah, I think that you have definitely been experiencing some tension and conflict with someone in your life. And as hard as you have tried to make it work, it just hasn't. And this card, particularly in this deck, is very much about not the sort of advice is not playing into it's understanding that when we have tension and conflict, it's an opportunity to learn. So maybe you've continually tried to work around the tension and conflict, but it just keeps coming up, and it's finally time to realize, like, there's only so much you can do. Sometimes a dynamic between two people, it's there for a reason, but it's not really going to change. Both people need to be on the same page in order to make it change, oftentimes. And I think this is you just finally being like, okay, I'm going to I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna just, She's on a tightrope. What is she holding? Something on a string. Is it a bubble? I don't understand what she's holding, but she's balancing on a tightrope. And I think this is how you've been feeling. You've been trying to keep your balance, but you could you could fall at any time, and maybe you have several times and you keep getting back up, and now it's like it's time to step off the tightrope to walk away from the tightrope. It's time to imagine something where you don't feel like you're precariously balanced, because I think someone new is going to come in that's going to be so much more compatible. Let's see though. Let's go to the Oracle Tarot. What do you have to say, Oracle Tarot? Unexpected help. I think this could be as you're cleaning it up, as you're walking away, finally releasing something or someone. It allows, like I said, it kind of frees up some energy, frees up some space, and now someone new can come in. And there's someone who is able, or they're just very generous with you. They're able to assist you in this new beginning in your life. There's something else here. Hmm. I'll keep going. Yeah, because they say it's like the universe doesn't like a void, and so it's always or a vacuum or something like that. And so when you clear something out, then it naturally fills up again. And when you're clearing out clutter and junk and emotional baggage and all the stuff, then it's like, yeah, it allows something new to come in. Ooh, and we get the Emperor, masculine influence and power. Hey, NC. Nice. Snooping on your Sagittarius. Cool. Um, I think this is you standing in your power. This could also be because of the unexpected help because of you walking away from something, that there's someone new, either someone new coming in who's in a position of power who can help assist you, help boost you in this new beginning, or this is you yourself actually taking your power back by releasing something, by walking away what's not serving. New career moves. This is the same card. Yes, there's something new coming along. Something very tangible in the physical world. Could be around money, um, finances, new job, new side hustle, something like that. And this is coming because you're starting to use your imagination to your advantage, in your favor. Releasing the need to be in conflict in some way in your life. Okay, I'm going to look at the wisdom of Avalon. Forgiveness. Yeah, that's a part of cleaning it up. Forgiving anybody who hasn't shown up in the way you hoped or expected. And keep in mind that forgiveness is not about condoning any kind of bad behavior. It's getting yourself unstuck. And it's about forgiving yourself as well. I feel like a forgiveness card came up in the last reading I did for you. But it's coming to that understanding that when you hold on to resentments, you hold on to old feelings and stuff, it is keeping you stuck. It is holding you back, holding you down from really experiencing life the way it's meant to be experienced and lived and loved, all the things. Yeah. The stag, oh my God. We've got 3 stags. This one's about pride and leadership. Cleaning it up so that you can have this new beginning, and somehow it's going to lead you to this place in your life of you're going to step it up. You're going to become a leader in your own right through your journey, through your process. And this was a big theme in your last reading. In fact, this card might have shown up in your last reading as well. um And the thing about this card is being a leader, a natural leader, you are standing in your power. You are being authentic to who you are. And that naturally draws people to you. And yeah, yeah, so interesting. There's so much that I feel like this is you really, really owning your power, owning who you are. And we get the goblin again. Yes, this came up in the last reading. And what is it? The wounded human ego. Yeah, the wounded human ego doesn't like change. Will encounter things that are uncomfortable, upsetting in some way, but will stick with it because it's familiar. And will, go and sit in the corner and have a pity party and be the victim, but not actually change. And this reading is all about taking your power back. And when you step into your authority, when you step into your authenticity and you actually stand in your power, you stop being the victim. You stop pointing the finger and being like, well, this happened to me, this person did this thing to me, playing the blame game. Now you're in control of your life, and you're like, okay, I don't like what's happening around me. I don't like what I'm seeing in my life, what I'm experiencing in my life. I'm going to make the change. This is you understanding that you have the power. We all do, but we're taught to give our power away. And you're like, oh, no, actually, in any moment, I can do what I want. And so and I did say this in the last read, and this is about loving that part of you that has been wounded probably many times. And it almost always goes back to childhood, pretty much, where we're dealing with current situations based on feelings and experiences from the past. And I think this is you finally releasing yourself from the past, cleaning it up, cleaning up your inner world. And truth, coming to the truth of a matter, finally seeing the red flags, finally walking away, being like, I'm not doing this anymore. I need to clean up my life so that I can live my best life, so I can have this new prosperous beginning that's going to lead to amazing, I don't know, an amazing outcome. And you knowing the truth, understanding that the universe does have your back, that unexpected help comes from all different sources through being open to allowing those gifts to come in. And it's always a gift from your higher power, from the universe, whether it's in the form of people showing up or whatever it is. Oh, I picked an extra one there. Ha. All right, cool. It was meant to happen. So then move those. So then I'm going to look at the Osho Zen. Where are we at? Okay, Osho Zen. Suppression. Haven't seen this card in a while. Yeah, I mean, this is self-inflicted. This is this is carrying a huge burden, a huge weight that actually it doesn't exist. It's just in the mind because we have the clouds up here. And this figure, there's all these ropes around them, but it looks like they could shake those ropes off pretty easily. They're not bound very tightly. And this person is just like holding themselves down. And it's time to release the burden. This is a part of the cleaning it up, shaking those ropes off, cleaning up what's going on in the mind. Those clouds represent the mind and the imagination. Completion. Ooh, yeah. Finally finding that last puzzle piece that gives you the clarity that of the full picture. This is what allows you to step forward, to move forward in a new direction to where you actually want to go in your life. And nothingness. Yeah, I love this card because it's all about the the infinite possibilities that await you when you open to them. When you start to release the that that wounded human ego, not release it. That's not the right word. To embrace it and accept it and love it, because this is the part of you that wants to keep you stuck in the past, that wants to keep you from moving forward because it's trying to keep you safe. And this is the potential of you, of anything that you want to do in your life. And it's dark. And we typically do not enjoy stepping into the dark because it's the unknown. We don't know what to expect. We like we like to know what's coming around the corner, but that's a part of life. You don't know until you know. You have to live your life forward, but you can only understand it backward. And when you can really learn to embrace that, then that's a part of how you can gain your power back or at all. Okay. I'm going to look at the angelic messenger cards. Change. Change. Yep, there's a big change in your life. And a cycle is completing. Yeah, and we have I just noticed that the 10 of wands and completion. It's a cycle is completing so that you can begin something new, and we have the two aces here. There's big change coming. If it's not here yet, it will be here soon. Belief. Yep, it's all about changing your beliefs through that consistent um visualization, fantasizing about what you actually want, what's actually going to serve you and boost you in your life. And courage. Yeah, it takes courage. Yes, it does. It takes courage to step into the unknown. But you have it in you. When you stand in your power, the emperor has an abundance of courage. The emperor knows how to wield his, whatever that is, staff, his light, to make things work for him in his life, in his favor. And you might encounter some fear. It's normal. It's human. And you do it anyway. The hero has the courage to persevere, to keep going, even in the face of potential death. And that's kind of what's happening in your life. It's a metaphorical death. A cycle is closing out for a new cycle to be born. It's dying so that the something new can be birthed. So anyway, courage. You've got it. You've got it in spades, an abundance of it. So, um, I was going to say, do not fear. It's okay to fear, though. It's normal. It's natural, and you feel the fear. You allow it. You acknowledge it, and then you move forward anyway. So I'm going to leave it there. What a good reading once again. Very empowering, just like the last one. And I wish you well on this journey because there is something really awesome coming in, something new that's really, really good, really physically tangible, and potentially very prosperous. So there it is. Thank you so much for joining me, NC. Thank you, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share.